turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
2023. Stop disgracing yourself. Behave like a statesman. Kwankwaso, Blas, Obasanjo, others. Now, the presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano State, during his campaign at Edo State, lashed out the former governor, former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, and Edwin Clark, the leader of PANDEF, for endorsing the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. It's no longer news that the duo has come out publicly to say, look, they are in support of the Peter Obi presidency. They did not mince words. Obasanjo took the lead when he said, look, he's talking about Emiloko, that nobody can say that this country belongs to him. And in view of capacity, in view of track record, in view of someone who can, pull Nigeria out from this present economic doldrum to prosperity, that Nigerians have to think towards the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Yes. Edwin Clark followed suit, even as the dust raised by Obasanjo's endorsement is yet to settle. Edwin Clark, followed suit immediately to say that he's endorsing Peter Obi as well. Of course, some people like the governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, backed the endorsement of Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, and also a former head of state. And now, it has been generating reactions, particularly from political Ediabanis in this country. And they have been saying, look, the endorsement has no weight. Some say Obasanjo is a political, lightweight. He said it has no bearing on the outcome or the choice Nigerians will make come February if the election holds. And so, but Kwankwaso, while campaigning in Edo State, captured Obasanjo and said, look, and as well as others, saying, I quote, and please, I want to advise our leaders, stop disgracing yourselves. We have so much respect for you. There is a time in your life when you become real statesman, not politician. End of quote. And that is his statement, part of his statement I just quoted, part of his statement. Of course, he continued when he said, look, that this is born out of religion and ethnicity, that the endorsement of Obasanjo and Chief Edwin Clark was born out of, ethnicity, where they come from, my origin, based on religion, my faith, what I profess, not based on the overall interest of the country. That's according to him, Kwankwaso. And now, what are we not talking about? What are we not saying? Yes, as we count down to this selection process, they're about to conduct this charade. A lot of things we have said it, we begin to unfold. We begin to see them. This country, a country of ethnicity, country of religion. When you make any statement, people will view it from the angle of, it's based on ethnicity. It's based on religion. You have to what Kwankwaso is saying. This man is a bigot, of course, you know him, Kwankwaso. He has criticized Peter Obi not based on his capacity as to lead, but based on where he comes from. He has said Peter Obi is an IPOB member, Peter Obi is this and that, and he cannot win, he can only be president of Biafra. And this is people who want to be in the same country with. Look at their statements. Someone who is contesting for a president in your country. You said he is an IPOB member, he is a Biafra member, he is someone that will divide Nigeria. In fact, that he's supposed to go and be a president of Biafra. And you say you want to heal Nigeria. Nobody can heal this country. We have said it. You look at leaders. This man command armies of followers in northern Nigeria, particularly in his Kano state, where he's doing his Kwankwasia movement. Has influenced many people with his thoughts or school of thoughts and ideology about ethnicity, politics of ethnicity, religion, and everything that is, primordial and, full of, that's bigotry. Bigotry. That is it. Prejudice. So, Obasanjo today is being criticized heavily, himself and Edwin Clark, for endorsing Peter Obi as the president to be. You see. So, this country, we have said it, the Obasanjos and Edwin Clark, they are among the people that made us to remain in this country upon this moment. If there are people who have seen, ahead of time to know where this country is going to, by now I wouldn't have been here, and Kwankwaso will be talking this trash about the ethnicity and religion, about ethnicity and religion. If Obasanjo, if Edwin Clark, if they did what they're supposed to do, if they have seen it, if they have seen the obvious, it was obvious that, look, this is how this country is going. We are not meant to be together. We are not meant to be together. Yes, it is based on equality, inequity. There's no equity, yes, inequality and inequity. Not equitable, not the basis of friendship, the basis of this sweet relationship, the North is enjoying in the South because of, this lopsidedness in distribution of basic amenities, appointments, and everything. Yes, that's what they're enjoying it. Once you talk of fairness, equity, justice, they will start crying foul. They want to pull out. Yes. They start crying foul and say no. If you enforce fairness now, if you enforce fairness, enforce equity, and everything becomes as it's supposed to be, they really want to say they want to quit. Yes. And so what are we not talking about? It's expired something. It has expired. This 2023 will expose a lot of things. Yes, it will come to the limelight. People will say it. When you say fault lines, these are not just ordinary fault lines. So it's heavy gulf we have in this country. It's not just fault lines. Gulf, big one, big gulf. No caterpillar, no payloader can, feel it. The gulf is much. It's a big gully, never seen before. All right, and so to feel it, it will take millions of centuries to feel the gulf exists in Nigeria. So there's no way to feel it. The best way is for people to stay wherever you are. Stay the other side. Let's call it your tent, or Israel. That's the only option.